I believe in Joe. I believe in Joe.
Well, right now at 7, presumptive presidential candidate Joe Biden picked Senator Kamala Harris as his running mate. We have a live report from Delaware where the two are expected to appear together for the first time since the historic announcement.
Plus, have you noticed your devices are not working the way they should be lately? Well, experts say there is a reason your tech might be affected, and it's not your cell provider's fault.
And it's the moment that Flyers fans have been waiting for. The Orange and Black are taking to the ice tonight and the first game of the 2020 Stanley Cup playoffs. We're previewing that game with the Flyers broadcaster. The time is now 7 a.m. Another hour of PHL17 Morning News starts right now. Well, good Wednesday morning to you. It is August 12th. I'm Demetria Green.
I'm Nick Foley. Thank you for spending some time with us on this Wednesday as we make our way to the weekend. Meteorologist Monica Crine is here as well. So, Monica, we've had 2 straight days of really intense heat, mugginess, and now we've got some rain coming our way.
I know, and it's a shame because, when we talk about rain, I'm like, oh, you want to stay indoors. Sure. But it was hard to get outside these past few days. Monday and Tuesday, it just was too hot. We're going to keep the heat around, but we're adding in some rain chances. In the morning hours, it's going to start off as pretty isolated, and we already have that. Some isolated showers now in northern Delaware and Wilmington and Newcastle, Delaware. Our temperatures leading off in that area in the mid to upper 70s, 78 degrees in Philly, 74 in Pottstown, Redding's at 75. We're expecting temperatures today to spend most of the day in the 80s, getting to the mid 80s around lunchtime. But that's also when we pick up some scattered thunderstorm chances, and that could keep our afternoon highs in the upper 80s, but it'll still feel like we're in the 90s just once again. With that added humidity, thunderstorm chances continuing through the afternoon. They should be scattered in nature, but some could cause heavier downpours. And that's why we do have a flooding concern today with a flash flood watch in effect throughout the Delaware Valley. And once again, that's because of last week's rain and all of that moisture. The grounds are saturated. The rain really has nowhere to go. So a pop-up thunderstorm with those heavier downpours could cause some ponding on those roadways and some flooding. Watch out for that. Otherwise, we're expecting those rain chances to continue all the way into our Thursday. I'll take a look at your futurecast coming up. Let's get it to Jenna, and she's got a check of those roadways. Hey, Jenna.
Hi, Monica. Dry right now on the Schuylkill Expressway and very quiet out there this morning. If we give you a live look just before Girard Avenue, you can see traffic in both directions. Looks like it's moving without issue. So travel times under 15 minutes if you're heading into Center City, or if you're heading outside of the city towards the Conshohocken Curve, the blue route looks like it's a nice commute. Now, in University City, a little bit of a problem here as far as that construction goes. It's stop and go traffic. So right now it looks like it's pretty slow, but there's points in the morning where this this construction, I should say, really doesn't cause much of an issue. So if you're heading between Grace Ferry Avenue and 676, expect to see that left lane blocked, as well as that on-ramp from University Avenue. That is blocked, and the exit ramp at 30th Street for 76 westbound is blocked as well. So this is expected around the clock again until fall. So it's a long-term construction project, but they're telling us it's the final stage of that work under 30th. So we've been watching this for years. So it will be nice once this is all wrapped up. You can see that travel time around 10 minutes if you're heading towards Spring Garden Street, 7 minutes if you're heading towards the Walt Whitman Bridge. Nick, over to you.
All right, Jenna, thank you so much. 7:03 now, and we begin this half hour with some big political news. Democratic candidate for president Joe Biden has announced his running mate, Senator Kamala Harris.
And the two are expected to make their first campaign appearance together later today in Wilmington, Delaware. So we now want to check back in with Kyrie Stewart, who is live in Wilmington this morning at the Hotel DuPont. Kyrie.
So guys, we're still waiting to hear more about the details of this event, but according to reports, it's going to happen right here behind me at the Hotel DuPont here in Wilmington, Delaware. This will be the very first event that Biden and Harris will be together at as running mates. Still very early right now, not too much happening right now, but of course that will change within the coming hours. But let's go into a little bit of background about Harris. She's 55 years old, and she also ran for president during the Democratic primary, and she's the first Black black woman to join a major party ticket and the third woman to serve as a VP candidate for a major political party. Now, she's joining Biden at a moment of unprecedented, national crisis with the coronavirus pandemic going on, business closures, job losses in the millions, and unrest concerning racism and police brutality. Now, Biden said that Harris is the best person to help him take this fight for the White House to Donald Trump and Mike Pence. In a tweet, Harris said that she's honored to join Biden as the party's nominee for vice president, and she will do what it takes to make him the next president of the United States. Now, former President Barack Obama also responded to Biden's pick, saying that he nailed this decision to pick Harris. He said that Biden has an ideal partner to help him tackle a very real challenge when it comes to what America is facing right now. President Trump also had a few choice words about Harris as well. Take a look.
She is a person that's told many stories that weren't true. She's very big into raising taxes. She's in favor of socialized medicine. She's also known, from what I understand, as being just about the most liberal person in the U.S. Senate.
Words from the president right there. But back out here live, again, that event is expected to happen later today. Very few details have been released, such as the time or when Biden or Harris are expected to arrive. There's also a virtual fundraiser that's planned later today as well to help raise money for that campaign as we wind down to Election Day. But again, guys, very historic moment right now. We have Biden, we have Harris versus Pence and Trump, or Trump and Pence. So really, we're just waiting for the countdown to the election. Of course, we have the debates that are coming up soon as well. But really a big day right now, big historic moment for the campaign, guys.
It certainly is. All right. Kyrie, thank you. Well, some coronavirus news for you. The business license for Tillis Gym in Camden County now revoked. The gym's co-owner, Ian Smith, made the announcement on Instagram yesterday. He said the Belmar Borough Town Council voted to revoke the business license. The owners of Tillis Gym have repeatedly defied Governor Phil Murphy's executive order to remain closed during this COVID-19 pandemic. Well, 7:06 now, and it is bad news for college football fans, especially around here.
Yeah, the Big Ten officially postponed all fall semester sports, including college football, and that's due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The conference commissioner Kevin Warren cited potential medical risks as the main reason to postpone the season. Warren acknowledged the move is disappointing for athletes, staff, and fans, but he does pledge to get the teams back to competition as soon as it's safe. Now, the Pac-12 also postponed all sports through the end of the year.
Well, meantime, students who attend the University of Pennsylvania will not be allowed on campus when classes begin next month. The university says all classes will be virtual for the fall semester and no on-campus activities will be held. No undergraduate housing will also be provided, but there will be limited exceptions for international students. The school is offering discounts on tuition and fees because of these new guidelines.
And coming up, Monica told us that rainy weather and storms are headed our way, and now experts are warning a certain group of people to be extra careful in this wet weather. We have the details of that new study ahead.